So how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Now this video is going to be similar from the one I made last week, where I basically just review all my trades from the past week and show you guys, how I'm doing on my Apex account as well as my small personal account. But there's also something that I want to go over in this video and point out. It's basically one of my biggest trading problems right now. It's a mistake that I made multiple times last week, and it's basically over trading at my key level. I'll show you the live clip in a second, but I think it was last Thursday. There was a fantastic break and retest of a key level setting up on the NASDAQ, and the trade played out perfectly, and I could have just taken like one, maybe two very clean trades, and instead I ended up taking like 5 or 6. I was constantly shorting it. It would barely go in my favor, and then I'd move my stop to break even, get stopped out at break even. It would start to reject the level again. I'd go short again, get stopped out again, and the cycle just repeated 5 or 6 times. So it was a disaster. I overtraded the heck out of the NASDAQ. This is a bad habit that I need to break. I just need to take the trade with confidence, set a stop loss, give it a little bit of wiggle room, and just be patient, let the trade play out. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and run that live recording. So let's go ahead and get into it. So enjoy the live trading.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Short on the NQ here. It's flagging below 14.8. I'm adding to this.
Order canceled. Order filled.
Oh,
Order filled.
It's still showing weakness. I'm getting back in.
Order filled.
Okay, ES is also coming back down. This has got to be the one. Everything's very weak here. Let's get this continued selling. Apple's weak, Tesla's weak.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, push back up. Test 14.8 again and reject it nicely. That's exactly what we need here.
Order filled.
Okay, here we go. This looks like the breakdown now.
Order filled.
Okay, adding 2 more. No, shoot. Okay, taking off 2 there. This is exactly the move that I've been waiting for. I knew it wanted to make this move. It was just a matter of being patient.
Order filled.
Okay, down to 1 contract now because, yeah, we took way too much drawdown for this trade. It was honestly like a dangerous amount. I want to see if we can get down through the 50s here. If not, I'm just going to have to close this. Okay, we're almost at the 40s.
Order filled.
Closing the trade. Look at that, back to green. Yeah, I don't know how to explain that I made it back to green on the day after being down almost 300 bucks and over trading like crazy. Now, with commissions, we're actually down. Just looked up my Rhythmic Trader, $23 of commission. But yeah, the Apex account's back to 25.6k. This definitely could have been one smooth bear flag trade here, and could be up 200 bucks, but that was very poor execution. Okay, so now I just want to dive into this NASDAQ trade a little bit more and break it down. So this was the key level, 14.8. It's been a key level for like the past 2 weeks or so. And you can see right at the open, the market was very bearish. We came back down, broke through 14.8. I don't trade the breakout, I wait for the retest. So it came back up, hit it to like an absolute T, and started to reject. So I was getting short around here. And of course there was like a stop run, and then it went right back down after that. So it would make sense to get stopped out like once and then re-enter. But just take a look at the screenshot of this trade. I mean, every arrow is where I either hit the buy or sell button, and this is just way too many trades. So this was all losses here, and then I noticed the stop run, and then this is where I took a great re-entry. I went short here, and then I was scaling out as we got this move down. But this wind here did not really even put me green on the day with commissions. This got me back to break even. So if I was down, whatever, 250, 300 here, I was putting up way too much risk on my Apex account, because if this trade would have been a loser, I mean, I could have potentially gotten close to losing the account. So this is a habit that I really need to break. I need to stop over trading at my key levels, because yeah, this trade worked out perfectly and I basically made no money on it. So yeah, these are the rest of my screenshots. You can see I have like more than 10, almost 20. So I might not go through each of them in detail, but I'll at least scroll through each of them and you know, if you want, you can pause the video and read my notes and stuff, but you definitely don't have to do that. This is a loss on Apple, and I believe this is a break-even trade. Next one, took a break even on AMD, went short here, stopped out for break even. This is a demand bounce, went on ES, went for the bounce off of the 4300 level, made a small profit there. Nvidia, I took this break and retest, went in my favor, and then bottom worked very quickly, so I took a loss. This was a nice win on Apple, did a break and retest the pre-market lows, went short, got a nice move in my favor, and took profit. This was another example this week of when I just over traded the NASDAQ. I think after I took all these trades, again, I ended the day at break even. This was a loss on Amazon. It's going for the rejection of pre-market high, as well as this 126.50 level was a key level from the higher time frame. It started to reject, it went short, and then got stopped out, and Amazon ended up being very choppy this day. This was a break and retest loss on ES. Pretty annoying because it went short here, stopped me out to the T, and then went lower after that. Never fun. And this loss on Tesla was not a good loss. There was really nothing bearish about this. Now this was like the top of the range, this 255 level, but Tesla was showing strength all morning, and there was really no signs of a reversal here. Next trade was on oil, actually. This was a nice trend line breakdown, plus we were rejecting a key level, plus the VWAP. It could have been a nice win, but I got stopped at a break even. This was a break even on Amazon. I took this bear flag below this key level as well as the VWAP, and I just wasn't patient enough here, so I took it off at break even. I think I was also scared because Amazon kind of burned me earlier in the week, so I thought it was going to be choppy again, but yeah, I should have been more patient there. This was a demand bounce loss on ES off 42.80, and it was also the pre-market low, and we were unable to hold this level, so I took a loss. And then here I also kind of over traded the ES to the downside, and once I saw that we broke this level, I was very bearish bias, so I went short 2 times and got stopped out, and then after that it continued to go lower. I've already seen this. I already broke down these trades on the NASDAQ. This was a loss on AMD. We started to reject this key level as well as we broke this uptrend, and as soon as it broke down through the VWAP, it went short, and it just did not have continuation down. It was a little bit later in the day, so it was kind of choppy, so I took a loss. This was a painful loss on Apple. It was Friday and I traded zeros for some reason, and once we started to reject this 174 level, and I saw this big red candle, I was convinced we were going down, so I shorted this multiple times and took a couple losses on it, which was not fun. And I ended the week with another loss on AMD. Came up to 105 key level, which was like the top of the range, barely started to reject it, so I went short. But the markets were so strong on Friday and I completely ignored that, so I got stopped out again. So yeah, that was my last trade of the week, and it was not a great week. I think the reason why it was such a tough week was because the NASDAQ was stuck in this range from about 15,000 down to 14.6. Now on Friday it did break out of that range, so maybe next week we'll have some better price action. But yeah, when the market is stuck in a channel like this, it's better to just not take so many trades. So I gotta do better about that next week. So anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Just wanted to, do another update video, and I wanted to explain probably my biggest trading problem right now, which is over trading at a key level. So yeah, I definitely need to fix that moving forward, because that is definitely not a good trading habit. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any advice for me as a trader, because as you can tell, I clearly need it, please feel free to leave it in the comments below, and I would love to read it and reply to you. And yeah, for now, I'm just going to keep on doing the same thing. Take it 1 week at a time. Just keep on improving. So that's it for today. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.